Welcome back. I'm Star Connor, and joining me this morning is Jeffrey Mindock of Thunder Bay Theater. How are you doing?
I am doing wonderful. How are you, Star?
I'm good. Trying to stay awake, but I'm good this morning.
Same struggle.
Right. And look, let's talk about the struggle, but it wasn't a struggle. This weekend, how did it go?
It was fantastic. You know, when we first set out to have the fundraiser, we knew that Easter weekend was going to be a challenge in its own right, but we had 50 enthusiastic theater supporters, and, you know, what was most important about the whole event was that it was indeed a celebration of our new educational initiative, TBT Squared, and it was very well received. There's stuff all over Facebook, all the press releases are going out, and we are so excited to share our commitment for young theater education with this community, and that's what it's all about, and we're so excited to only blow the trumpet louder for what we're doing in regards to education.
Right. Well, I know that probably encouraged more activities for kids upcoming. What do you think?
Absolutely. So, you know, this is the first big fundraising event that we've had in 6 years. You know, so anything that we were able to get up off the ground was going to be a step in the right direction, and we learned so much valuable information, you know, in regards to, you know, setting a date, you know, what was effective, what was not effective, you know. So in terms of forward progress and trajectory for the theater, I only see things continuing to go forward.
Right. Well, going forward, I know a 5K is coming up.
Yes. So, you know, one of the things that we always try to do as an organization is not just always ask for money. We sometimes like to do things that are just for the community.
Right.
And that's what the 5K is all about, you know. We started to look at the trends of what was going on in our community and communities all around, you know, the country and the state. And 5Ks have become increasingly popular. And I have a very good connection with both of the Dork brothers, Mark Jacobs and Joe Gentry. So we said, why don't we put on a break-a-leg 5K? Why don't we, you know, bring some exercise and healthy living to the theater? So that's exactly what we do. It'll be on Saturday, May 6th. Registration starts at 8 a.m. at the theater, and then the race starts at 9 a.m. over on the bypath. And we've got a beautiful race track that goes down on Fletcher Street, right in front of Alpina Furniture, right behind the new Holiday Inn Express, over to the 9th Avenue Bridge, and you do that loop twice. Last year we had 100 people come out for the first time, so we're expecting, you know, maybe 150, 200 to come out. I know that it's the opening day of Little League, but it's a really great way to come out, support the theater, support healthy living, and we're hoping that it's going to be good weather. Last year we had rain, but it was still, you know, bright and clear, and it's not usually too cold in May, except for the snow that's coming up later this week.
Right.
So yeah, so we're excited. You know, the event went really well last year, and we're really excited to have another great 5K, and it's an annual event that we love sharing with the community.
Right. Now, for people that don't know, what does that like benefit towards in the theater?
Sure. Well, you know, it actually, the biggest benefit that we've seen is that it reaches a whole new audience. You know, people who might be too busy to come see shows, people who might be more, you know, sports-based, who never, you know, when they go home at night and they go, what am I going to do this evening? I go to the theater. You know, not a whole lot of that always happens with, you know, certain individuals. So this is a way to bring people to the theater when they're registering and things like that, and see who we are as an organization and see what we're doing. You know, the other thing about our 5K is that it's not as competitive as others. It's the first one of the race season, so it's a really good warm-up for all of our competitive runners. But we also encourage everyone to come and walk or jog or stroll. Last year we had a wonderful tandem of a dad pulling his child in a stroller behind him. So, you know, it's a lot of fun. Some people love to dress up, which is very much encouraged. Because it is a theater event. They think that, you know, they want to wear their tutus while running around the track. So it's just a day of fun and hopefully enjoying warm weather.
Right. Well, you know, the Boston Marathon was, of course, yesterday.
And we're almost the exact same thing.
Right.
So, you know,
Alpina
that's,
Marathon.
Exactly.
Right. Right. I mean, I'll be there dressed. What do
I'm
you think
excited.
I should wear? Tutu? Or?
Yeah, tutu would work. Yeah, maybe some polka dots, maybe some stripes. You know,
Okay.
probably not both, though.
Okay.
My wife would get mad at me about that fashion sense.
Wow. Oh, wow. But my last question about the marathon,
Sure.
you know, you're talking about healthy habits and stuff like
Yes,
that.
absolutely.
I know that plays a part in theater, too, with like breathing exercises and things like
Absolutely. So that's actually, you know, speaking of the breathing exercises, that's part of the theater education, you know, and often they can translate, you know. One of the things that I always am a huge advocate of is the fact that being in the theater develops just as much teamwork, develops just as much need for proper health and exercise and eating and sleep and drinking water as sports does. And I tell my kids that every single day. And if any of them are watching right now, they're shaking their heads going, yes, he does. Because for me, you know, living that healthy lifestyle only allows you to make sure that you're going to be available for 8 to 12 performances.
Right.
Make sure that you're still getting your homework done. Make sure that you're still getting all the other stuff that you need to do get done.
Right.
And that's one of the things about a healthy lifestyle that I think we often forget.
Right.
Is that, you know, it's all one system. You gotta keep it all well tuned in order for everything to work properly.
All right. Well, Jeffrey, like always, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank